and the civil servant within the city who is trying to do his or her job based on civil service principles, based on his or her position description, and giving 8 hours of honest work for 8 hours of pay. Anyway, it's something I'd like to bring to as many people as possible, is to get this proposition on some ballot very soon.
I think in my case, I worked for the city of LA for 33 years. I retired in 1989, and my biggest thing that came in my time with the city was at the LA Zoo, and I think Sam's pretty familiar with it. Mm-hmm. I just had the guts to tell the zoo director that when he asked what is wrong with the LA Zoo, I said, "You're what's wrong with the zoo," and I paid the price. I had to go back to street maintenance for about 9 months, lose about $500 a month. And I think at that time I came to see Sam, so maybe you can elaborate on it a little more.
Well, I don't remember a lot of the details, but I know that ultimately Rudy got a better job, but of course for 9 months he was out $500 a month. When he retired from the city, he retired from a job that I think was probably better than the one at the zoo. But nobody should be in a situation like that, where the manager kind of misleads you and lets you think that he really wants an honest opinion, and then you give him that honest opinion and he smacks you down. That's what happened to Rudy, and it's what happened to another person at the zoo. And a lot of things like that happened at the zoo before that director was finally removed. Civil service is not what people think. You know, the common perception is that it's a bunch of employees who don't work very hard. They're lazy, they're at the trough, they put in a day and then they take their pay and go retire someplace. But that's not the way it is. It's not the employees. Right. It's the management. And nobody is watching over the managers. Nobody is holding them accountable. The mayor's not, and now the Civil Service Commission can't, so nobody's holding the manager accountable. And that makes big problems. It's going to continue to make big problems. Now, if there's anybody else who would like to have a word, this would be the time to do it.
One other thing, Sam.
Yeah, go ahead.
Incidentally, one of the things that brought this to a head was that USC students came to the LA Zoo with an employee survey. Mm-hmm. And as a result of the survey, that's when the zoo director got all supervisors together and says, I want you to address yourself to 4 things. He says, what's wrong with the zoo? What can we do about it? You as a supervisor are getting a fair shake, and are you giving your subordinates a fair shake? Mm-hmm. Consequently, because as a result of that, that's when I said, you're what's wrong with the zoo.
Yeah.
So the price has been paid.
All right, if there is nothing else to come before the group, we'll call this to bring this to an end. But before we do, I want to leave my phone number, so whoever gets any of this tape will see my number, and maybe other folks can add their number, and we invite calls from anybody. We're interested in making city a good place to work and a good source of service to the people of Los Angeles. My number is 626-576-0956. Is that right? My email is samuelmsperling@yahoo.com. And my snail mail is 612 North Chandler Avenue, Apartment E, Monterey Park, California, 91754. Okay. With that, I guess we'll bring it to a close. We thank our cameraman and thank the folks who are here listening. And we'll see what comes of all this. Hopefully, we won't let it die here.
Yes.
So, thank you very much.
Thanks,
I want your card.